So these days, we really only eat matzah during Passover. But back in the temple times, matzahs were used for other things too. They included certain offerings that were given at the temple. So the question is asked, what if you had matzahs for some of these other reasons? Could you then use that to fulfill the mitzvah of eating matzah on Passover? And this one rabbi was asked, and he's like, I don't really know. So I went to another rabbi, and he said, look, if it was for one of these other offering purposes, you could not use it on Passover. But if it was your intention to sell it in the market, you could use it on Passover. And they came back to the first rabbi, and it's like, wow, that is incredible. These are like the words coming directly down to Moses on Mount Sinai. And it's like, what is the reason of this? What is the reason for this distinction that we have, that if they were given for some other reason, like for an offering or something, you couldn't use it, but if they were meant to sell, then you could. And they explained that here's the distinction. The distinction is that if it had a very specific purpose that was not Passover, that's no good. But if a person intended to sell it in the marketplace, it's kind of like they're not really sold on what that purpose is going to be. And they always kind of have in the back of their mind, well, if I can't sell it, then I'll eat it myself on Passover for the mitzvah. So because it's one of the possible intentions, it's okay. The intention to eat it on Passover is in there. It's present. But if you had a very specific other intention and the idea of eating it on Passover was not at all in your mind, then forget about it. You can't then switch and use it on Passover. So you need to have specific intention you can eat it on Passover, but it doesn't need to be the exclusive intention for what you're going to do with the matzah for that to count, is kind of what we get from this idea.